morning, everybody. This is David from the New Trader. This is Marie, and today, we're gonna see what this market had to offer. SPY is still going down, a little bit weaker than last 2 days. But yeah, let's see what this market had to offer. And I know that Donald Trump imposed more tariff in his auto tariff, so we got them, and they impact the market for sure. And let's see how we do this today. It's a beautiful day. So, Mary, how are you doing?
A little hoarse still, but that's okay.
That thing is very annoying.
Absolutely. So it's a little hoarse, but I'm feeling okay, mentally good. So that's what's important.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Good, good. Yeah, I just noticed that I have here used that term twice, horse, and
Hoarse.
yeah, horse, and I never hear that before. Like, yeah, I understand it because it makes sense, I think, but later if you can walk me through from where it comes, like the terminology. But in general, doing good. Very busy morning here. Maybe a little bit too much. Um, but it's Thursday, so it's Thursday, right?
Yes,
So
Thursday.
let's see tomorrow if we take it easy, and well, today and tomorrow, but like there's a lot of things to do. So yeah, in general, good, very good. So let's see if this market provide some nice opportunities as we saw them yesterday. And the VIX now is a little bit way, I would say, way higher compared to yesterday because it's at 18.5. So, and yesterday the highest I saw it when I was sitting down here, it was 1760, I think.
Correct.
So, do we have new names? Just because I have a couple days.
Well, there is.
Neo,
Okay.
I see Neo.
There's
pumping
Neo,
up.
but when
American
we're looking,
Airlines.
you will never guess. Like you said, we were talking about the tariffs this morning, and the ones that are imposed on the cars, right?
Yeah.
Any cars are coming in. Parts are not quite clear yet, but yeah, the cars are going to be having tariffs coming into the United States of 100%. When we're looking at number 2, look at that, it's Ford. And when we're looking at Ford, and GM is in the top 10 as well.
Yeah, I see.
So when we're looking at Ford, what a pop, right? So
Yeah, like the boost there. I guess so because you're gonna go to buy a Ford instead of buying a Toyota.
So it's definitely good news for the American.
Which I don't know why
company.
General Motor. Because those cars are not producing. Yeah. General Motor assembled them in Mexico. I guess. So, but yeah, Ford all the way up.
Yeah.
Well, it dipped a lot too. Then went up.
Oh yeah. When you're looking at, hey, it dipped a whole lot. Like the PCL was 10.3. So for yesterday.
Yeah.
So is it? And when we're looking at the potential, if we're looking at the tape, there's definitely a whole lot of interest in the tape. And we're looking at a top player at 1073. So would that be interesting, especially now it's interacting with the VWAP? Absolutely, it would be interesting. A 50-cent move on a $10 stock, for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to add Neo. I see your first one is Neo.
Yep.
But that's a lot related to the actual price of it. So because it is so cheap, like it's $4.
Yeah.
So a million shares is only $4 million. So it's So
So, Huawei,
yeah,
for SPY.
yeah. Hey, that's life. I guess so.
Well, that's life.
Today, I guess is I will be surprised if we don't go to 564 today, which is my price for the test, the first test of our talk. So, but
Right now, the tape, there's nothing there
Mhm.
that would indicate that. Though there are some 565.82 that is present, but 565.80 as well. So I am going to put that there.
So I have a question, just like because I know you mentioned Ford and like I mentioned Neo and all those things. Do you want to go through all the list, or do you want to pick the stock that you know that you want to trade, and we look at them? Like, let's say we go SPY first as usual, but like for the stock selection, do we go for things that you really will be trading, or as we don't have much time? I think. What do you think?
Yeah, good
Yeah.
idea.
So for SPY, what were you saying?
So SPY, I just put one line, and that for the to the downside for SPY. Excuse
By
me.
the way, I have one of those. I
Yeah,
found it.
I gave that to you.
You gave that to me. Okay, I found it there. Yeah, it was not there just a
No.
So thank you.
No, so it was 565.82. So right now,
565.82.
yeah, 565.82, and I put that there, and that's pretty much now it's 565. It keeps climbing, 565.97. So I put it at 82, and we'll see what that's going to
Okay.
give us.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's about it for SPY.
Yeah. Hi, Papi.
I know. Not
Yeah.
much, eh? Neo now is our top one. So Neo's extremely strong. I know that it's a very small cap. What I really like about Neo, oh yeah. Okay. So we've got a very strong support at 3.67. So this has been a support now for a very long time, and it seems to be gravitating towards that. So I'm just going to, I put that there at 367. So when we're looking at Neo, because that could be interesting, but we'll see. At 350, we've got a large order.
No, you
Which is
can.
definitely below the support. So, but we've got a very high volume at like a stack, very healthy stack going down to 370, which is pretty much the support that we find. So, why do you think Neo's there?
No, it's the same thing, Teraf, but like that, I'm not gonna try to be nice, but like Neo is stock like they haven't been watered, that have been able to calm the fire, you know, because like they got money from BMW, they got so many things that they did to try to pump up the stock, but nothing held it up. So and I think they really have trouble producing their cars from long ago. It's like I don't even know if they gonna file. They did file for bankruptcy, but like there is not much way to be wrong in Neo going short in the longest term. But I don't know. I mean, like that support that you call out there, I saw it from I think it's August,
Yeah.
and previously was April last year. So we will get it. Like, will it go there? Almost for sure. Like, I mean, I think it's just a couple cents from there. And the question is it gonna hold? We don't know. Like, Donald Trump was not a president the first time he got there, you know. So like, yeah, Chinese car is. I'm not sure about that one. So I'm not trading that, but like
Yeah.
what I say is like, will I put my time on it at the open, let's say, or no, definitely no.
Okay.
Like, yeah, it's barcoding during the whole pre-market. Like somebody at 6 in the morning, about 5:30, sold a chunk in there, but after that it's just barcoding.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know if that answers your question, but
Absolutely.
like,
Thank you.
my pleasure.
So let's go NVIDIA. So we've got a big position at 111. Then the other one is at 510. I already put those levels in.
Mm-hmm.
So the other one is at 510. You're well comfortable. So, and uh-huh. We got 109, 108, 107, 106.
Yeah.
You know, and it goes down. The biggest number is at 100, the one that you keep waiting for. And when
Mhm.
we're looking to the offer, it goes up to 114. So, yeah, very not interesting.
And this time I know, like, because last time I had a short in SPY, and I decided to liquidate it. This time I'm not liquidating down till I really
Excuse me.
see the signal. Like, I liquidate that in a very, very impulsive thinking. So, in impulsive thought, I would say. So that's gonna make sure this time it doesn't happen. Yeah. Because yeah.
So then it's actually a PLTR.
Just as a call out, because I know this one you may touch it. The range for the pre-market up to now is about $2.50, $2.60 probably. So like pre-market, it have been it came from 113.76 to 111.35. Yeah, it's more than $2. So it's about $3. Would that make it interesting for the move either way? Yes, I think so. It's more than a 2% move just pre-market. Yeah.
Look at SPY.
Yeah. I tell you, we're gonna have to dedicate a computer just to watch out for that thing.
I'm a little dumb.
No, to be honest, it's impressive. I mean, like, do you know how many people are getting rings at the top right now? So, yeah, Nvidia, like, I would like to think long, just in case I think I didn't give you my thoughts on it, but yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
No, just like long at some point probably, but without forcing it, because if you say something different, it's like, oof, good luck with it. So toward the upside, like, look at 11 right now. 11 is growing up, not reducing actually. And then you have 112.
110 is just ginormous. 600.
My concern is that after the 112, you don't have much bigger sizes until 1350. And
Yeah.
even that, it's like,
I'm just gonna check SPY again.
probably a little bit more chop today.
Yeah.
Like, more choppy than yesterday, because yesterday was very clean.
I'm just gonna check SPY 565. So it's gonna open shortly.
We are right there. So PLTR, I didn't have time to look at PLTR, so let's see.
90. 90 and 90, 20.
Party, have fun, enjoy.
Larry?
No, I say everybody have fun,
Oh,
enjoy.
I hear your wife's name everywhere.
Nope. Too early, Marie, too early.
LTR's popping. Big candle for
How about in order to go short PLTR at 92?
That tape looks bullish.
Yes, I know. But, um,
So why would you?
I don't think it's legit, you know. It just works the shot. I am giving it very tight stop loss. And there we go, it's 26 stop loss. So there is somebody at 10, like 90 to 10. So yeah, it's going higher now, so good for it. Is it gonna be able to get me out? Probably. And if it does, I'm okay with that. Okay, it got me out. I don't have to jump right away. Yeah, what is Nvidia doing? Okay, so an Nvidia. Do I have any sizes? So I have another to go short Nvidia as well. And I am almost sure that I won't get that one.
Okay.
Huh?
You won't get that one?
I think I won't get that one. And so bad that I'm gonna cancel the order, and I adjusted a bit. So
SPY's going down to the 566.43.
So I reached our PLTR, not the good price for sure, but let's go back to NVDA. Yeah, NVIDIA is going without me too, so probably I want to do the same way I did on PLTR. Let's try it. Yeah, okay. So hey, at least I have two positions. So let's see if we're gonna be right. I don't know why this is not working. Okay, so yeah, if you get too picky, maybe you won't get the prices, but or just stay focused in one, because my problem was I went from one to the other. I see SPY trying to bounce from the point you said previously, but you have to be patient there because a little bit like too much noise. Probably Nvidia is more attractive than PLTR, but I'm not sure. Do I have good prices? No, I chase it and I did what I do when I chase the move,
Yeah.
which is chase a move. Is 50 cents stop loss. I don't have a choice. Is that or miss the move in case you're right. Ay, papá. PLTR looking a little bit distant. Nvidia in its way to hell. I don't know what the heck is going on with Nvidia, but and remember, we have to reassess. What I mean by that is like after a couple minutes, if those things are still inside, better to be out than to just dream for anything.
Agreed. I like that.
I don't like the 11 because it doesn't seem like a a deep bot or anything like that. And,
110 is huge.
and did you see 19?
No.
So, and I'm gonna be observing today the same thing I was observing yesterday, though I may not trade the names I will be observing that on. But it's the same thing. What I mean by that is like those names that are trapped into levels or having rangy days and exercising the most or a little bit more. NVDA definitely going down, and I can do a better job by reading the tape slightly better. So let's see if PLTR is the one that is lagging a little bit more.
I find
Mm-hmm.
PLTR was lagging, but now it's on the party.
Yeah, but like yesterday, I don't know if you noticed, like it's the same than yesterday pretty much, both for PLTR and NVIDIA, where PLTR is like resisting the downside and not wanting to go there as easy. But then, like, the move was as big as it was in the other names. So in NVIDIA, we're gonna be ringing the bell right now. So
Good job, good call.
let's see. There we go. That's it. So.
Here comes the money.
Let's see. What the heck is going on? You see, you see that I took a partial. I was in PLTR. Okay, it's my bad, but it's okay. It's still very good. Nvidia, I thought Nvidia was printing better. Okay, so NVDA. Come on, my guy. That 11 reaction, I don't like it. I mean,
No.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Yep. Get on through. That's
What's
I'm
that?
not going to get upset.
Let's do it now because we keep doing the same, and it's my fault
No, it's mine.
because I keep forgetting. What is it right here?
Oh. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Oui, patrón. a couple shares to Nvidia right there, and just like that. I'm breaking even on Nvidia because I add a little bit there. If it's gonna go down, go for good. If not, PLTI could add a little bit too. So,
Oh,
though I add in a bad spot, but
it did not work. Okay. Break even. Uh-huh. No, that.
not like though. Nice. Here comes the money. So let's do. Let's look at everything that is trading out there and see how what is not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So, what is Tesla doing? You see, that's gonna be the one that today you want to stay away from, at least for now.
Why?
Oh, look at the range. Like it's trapped in there, and it's like it's right in the center of where you open. So, Nvidia may get me out. Do I have to let Nvidia get me out? No, I don't have because Nvidia is not that strong. So I can move that stop loss because I'm still respecting my original stop loss. But just, yeah. And not even, like, I mean, I just move it up a couple cents. And that's it. A ringa-ringa-loo. A ringa-ringa-loo. Oh yeah. It's not 45 yet. It's not 45 minutes yet. So that's why I kind of feel that I add a little bit too early. I will be researching Nvidia if I were you at around 1160 or close to there. Oh yeah. Like you don't have to be too picky. Like I guess anywhere between 40 to 60 makes sense.
The tape hasn't flipped.
The problem is primary. Like it's SPY and the rest of the guys around there, including PLTR, including like you see, yeah, like haven't even get to the VWAP and he's feeling stress. The tape looks strong, but you remember yesterday how strong it looked and where it ended? Like it went at 113. So that's why I say I want to move my stop loss because I know it was going to be able to get to around 1160. But if I get at break even get out, then I will have to fish a better entry, which maybe I should do, but let's see. That to me is a lot of smoke. Yeah, there we go. You really get me out. Yeah, you got me out. And like, if you didn't get it, it's good. Like, just better. So, okay, I just regot my short. That is guys, they are more playing with the hotkeys. I just reshort everything at a better price. So that to me, if I am correct, that should be unsustainable. One of the problem I have right now is that I don't have eyes on the spy. Like, I kind of know the level because I saw it trading there, but like on spy I don't have a. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get it now. So what I'm missing on spy, I'm gonna get it now. So I just need to read the tape. See if I find anything that make any sense, which right now not. So like exactly why. So you remember the level you call out?
Yeah.
It was the level it was reacting to, but it's the only thing I have seen now. But Aringa-ringa-doom.
They're pulling the offers.
Aringa-ringa-loo. Aringa-ringa-loo. Feeling me softly with this song. Feeling me softly with love.
It's nice that you still have your voice.
Killing me softly with this song.
Fucking nothing.
Come on, Nvidia. Break the high, my guy. Break the high. You got big balls. And there we go. He is going to do it, apparently.
If you're looking at the tape, isn't that a super bullish tape?
No.
On Nvidia.
Nope. Not in my opinion,
Okay.
but it's just my opinion. So. But this is the strike 3, the third strike, because if I short it above there, then I'm gonna be in violation of my own rules. So which I'm okay with that, but I don't want to do it today with the days I have been having before. So. funny because the reporters they asked Donald Trump yesterday, like that was in the afternoon. The market was just closing,
Okay.
and they asked him, "Are you aware that the like? Do you know the Nasdaq? Nasdaq is I think like 2% down, and SPY like 1.6% down, something like that, or 3, I don't know." And he said, "When? Today?" I was like, "Yeah." I was
Like as if he didn't get a call. As if.
Yeah, like the tape Marie on Nvidia. The reason why to me it's not bullish is because I don't see the buying momentum. I mean, like you have a 112, you have 182, but then you have a bunch of ones and zeros and 3 and 4. There is a little bit stacking of 22, 13, 14, 34. Let's see what happened with those. It's gonna get to them very soon. So probably like, let's see. So like SPY is claiming some nice strength. Maybe I should be considering flipping at some point. That's why like the Nvidia I told you I am short right there.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't work and it manifests that you really want to trade above, I'm gonna be happy going for long instead
Okay.
of short. But you will need to prove that it wants to stay above those prices. Like PLTR, the same thing. Like PLTR, I did kind of the same thing I did on Nvidia, and PLTR could get me out. So, why? Because you have a lot of things to go. You have a lot to go high before you really wanna go down. So, like, it's within the opening range yet. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, 15-minute low, we are above that. 15-minute high, we are inside that. So it is as inside as Tesla was.
Yesterday.
Not today when I mentioned it,
Okay.
because yesterday Tesla tanked a lot. Tesla tanked 15, 17 cents dollars. So it's okay. Let's see. Excuse you. Okay, you see? There we go. That's a nice candle toward the upside on NVDA. Yeah, PLTR got me out. Tesla breaking the high. Nvidia got me out too. Okay, so now I'm gonna just wait. And let's see if I see anything on PLT on a SPY.
Spy. Mr. T made calls yesterday.
Sorry, did you say?
Mr. T made calls yesterday.
Goes to who? So is Nvidia holding above those prices? I don't see it. Yeah, it is holding nice. Watch out for 1353 just because I have it pre-market.
Yeah, I agree.
And
SPY is pushing through the 200 EMA with excellent strength. Wow. So 113. What are you in, Davey?
last short for PLTR, and it's the same principle that I told you about NVDA. I have to look at NVIDIA back, but only PLTR I have. Yeah, now I probably, yeah, PLTR short, as I say. Maybe I just gonna hold PLTR because it's a different story than NVIDIA. Like NVIDIA, to me, it already broke the high of the 15 minutes, so it's definitely stronger than PLTR. So PLTR is doing that pattern where it tried to make a higher high and it haven't accomplished it yet, but I don't feel too sure about it. So good thing is though I have a bunch of trades, I went smaller in pretty much all of them. So yeah, like let's say I want to look for a long, and because I want to look for a long, that long probably is gonna be the NVDA. But as long as SPY shows that keep wanting to go higher, so which is doing that right now. So, PLTR is doing a very crazy move. I'm just gonna hold that one for now.
Well, SPY's really, it's across the PCL.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the economy of Donald Trump. Hmm?
Okay, so SPY's pulling back from the PCL.
Yeah, I have a short, as I say, on the, and this time is like it's for a better price, I guess. So, but from PLTR, I say. So I'm just gonna be patient. I think I'm right on that one, but uh, I there is a contradiction, which is that
SPY's crossing
the
the PCL.
spice going higher and higher and higher.
You were right about NVIDIA. It doesn't have a whole lot of momentum.
But it is staying there, like because the fact that it stay there, like you see,
Yeah.
is like staying above. So if a spy does, if a spy doesn't tumble down, I definitely should be looking for long NVDA, probably at the VWAP or close to. Like that, like if you see here, like you see the green line here, you look above, stay there for 1, 2, 3, 15 minutes. But if you look at PLTR, it didn't even reach it. So that's why I'm still short in
Okay.
PLTR. That's why I say if PLTR does that, the same that Nvidia did, I will be willing to walk away, like, and say, you know what, short are totally wrong. Like, yeah, I won't find it. But I'm more and more convinced because SPY is running out of steam and like yeah, like
It needs to cross the PCL and stay above. Right now, the PCL seems to be a little bit resistant.
is Tesla still trapped? No, look at Tesla also going higher and higher. Ooh la la.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's funny, like 3 days ago this thing was $50 less than now. Like Tesla.
Well, I guess 20 years in prison.
What do you mean?
If any damage comes to any car.
Yeah. Sometimes the use of power is
The abuse use of power.
yeah, but what I'm saying is like sometimes it's the proof of how powerless you are. Like when you have to use the forces because you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. With great power comes
Like in
great
my country, there
responsibility.
In my country, there was a point, and I think it's still like that. That they put like in a street that was like 2 lane, like I mean 1 lane for each direction. They put like blocks in the center, and like by regulation and by blah blah blah, it shouldn't be like that. But because there is no respect for the law, uh, they had to go physically. So, and that's what we say. It's a clear evidence of the lack of power, authority, respect, whatever you want to call it. I want PLT. Are you really gonna go there?
Big ball, big ball. So all is pulling back. Oh, we didn't check if there was any news.
I was going to check and I forgot. And let's see. Una vida tan vacía, sin amor, sin esperanzas. Me hizo en la vida no creer más. Al llegar las vacaciones, yo pensé hacer un viaje. Yeah, GDP growth rate was at 8:30, so we are behind. Like
It was at 10?
at 8:30, and then we have at 10. That was just 9 minutes ago. Pending home sales month to month, and pending home sales year to year. And that was it. Tomorrow is a big day for the market because tomorrow we have PCE. That's a number that the Fed should be waiting for release. I'm pretty sure they know. Yeah, for PCE. Yeah, that's gonna be big day for either side.
Okay.
Michigan consumer sentiment final at 10. We have to make sure that we don't forget that one.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Because both of the news are heavy. Thank you, Vladdy. Thank you.
You too,
I know you should
Blurry.
send it very early, but like I saw it now.
Yeah. Thank you, Blurry. You too.
La vida tan vacía, sin amor. By the way, did you see that in Europe, France was one, the other I don't know. But I know France was one of them, and the other, I can check which was the other. But they are telling people to get ready for the worst, and like they are having they are saying have enough water, food, medicine, and everything for 72 hours. Uh, they are concerned that Putin will strike them, and yeah,
No, I did not.
yeah. Blas asked me yesterday, like, is this real or is fake news? And I say, oh, let me sit down. When I sit down, I'm gonna check, and it is legit news. Like, I mean, it is real news. Like,
No.
they are in the news. I'm gonna show you. Uh, Fred is,
Économise en t'abonnant à un forfait Canada, États-Unis, Mexique de public mobile.
well, I think we can listen to that while we are in the show.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you later. Yeah. I just have to mute this.
Wow. A big wow.
Yeah.
So SPY did a higher high. SPY's reacting to the PCL right now.
Mhm. Híjole de tu mamá.
Well, I don't like that Nvidia did not make a higher high there on that second push.
I was looking, to be honest, I was looking for a long on Nvidia right after I got pulled out of PLTR. But if you see, I got wick out. So, and because it was a wick that got me out, I just got it back in. Like, that's technically what we're supposed to do whenever it happens. And now it shouldn't happen again because that was a shakeout move. So,
Spy at the PCL again. Grains of sands are jumping in.
am I trading the wrong product? Maybe, let's see. Like,
Spy has crossed the candles above the PCL.
Neo, yeah, those names are very dead. The one I just mentioned right now.
Yeah.
The Nvidia and PLTR, they are okay. At least they're gonna move.
But they're really raging.
That's temporarily. Like, it's because of SPY. Like, when I look at the spectrum that we are analyzing to avoid the choppiness of the thing that we are talking about, like, those things really look that they're gonna move. Either way, I don't know which direction. I just know they're gonna move, but I don't know which direction. So, Hood is looking better for the long. It is making higher highs while the other things are with the SPY. Actually, I guess Nvidia is doing it now too. No, Nvidia no. Compared to Hood, Nvidia is it.
Yeah, I was looking at Hood earlier.
Pronto volveré, mi bien, a tu corazón. Otra vez, sé que volverás. Yo lo sé, pero mi corazón no podré. Yeah, PLTR should go down a little bit more. Ya no me importa que diga la gente que soy diferente. Un mundo de ti, si ya yo solo quiero vivir a tu lado y hacerte feliz. Tererere. Mi bien, a tu corazón. Otra vez, sé que volverás. Yo lo sé, pero mi corazón no podré. Ya no me importa que diga la gente que soy diferente. Si ya yo solo quiero vivir a tu lado y hacerte feliz. Ya no me importa que diga la gente que soy diferente. I kind of don't like what the thing are doing. Like,
You
like.
took the words right out of my mouth.
It's a matter of patience for sure, but still, like, I mean, like, let's say, yeah, you are not reversing from there. Otra vez. Tesla tanking. I guess Nvidia too. Oh yeah. Like to shoot less for now maybe will be until things clears up. Like it's due to SPY in the PCL right now. Like SPY is fighting that PCL the best it can, I guess. Like if everything reverses, well, AMD will be a very juicy long if ever it manifest.
Who?
Yeah, AMD. I know we had a long time without touching AMD, but like if the market is gonna be long, well, AMD could be offering something. So a tu corazón.
What I don't like about AMD is you don't see anything.
On the tape, yeah, it's like trading. It's almost like trading
Blind.
Tesla. Nah, you don't see much. Mm-hmm. I need to take a little break, Mary.
Absolutely.
Be back in a bit. Okay, we're back. Okay, so the SPY wants to go higher. Let's see if all those things wants to go higher too.
Look
So
at PLTR.
yeah, I saw it was flying. I have problems seeing the momentum in there, but it's okay.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
see.
very rangy, very rangy.
Yeah, it's like
It's super rangy. Very rangy. Double shield at 114.
yeah, but like
Is it gonna even get there? Do we have enough momentum to get there?
mm-hmm.
If the tape stays as is, we should, but tape flips a lot. You've got jumping in and jumping out easy.
Because I do find it very rangy. I'm gonna be taking partial here and there, so
Yeah, I
Like
just
that?
did.
and let's see, like, hopefully
Comes the money.
we have a bigger move at some point over the downside. At least we're gonna be able to jump on, because like if I don't do this partially, but well. So hood, yeah, I think hood. I if I can get a good price, let's see. Actually, yeah, I missed my entry pretty much. For hood.
NVIDIA at PCL. Double shield still there at 114. LT stack at the offer.
Yeah, I'm all out of Nvidia, and oof, PLTR. Where are you, my guy? Where are you? I have an order to short PLTR.
Okay. At what?
93.45, and I am trying to wait for the price to hit me. I know there is a 93.50, and
How much of the trading population do you think are there with hands on the wheel?
I would say 90%. No.
I would have to agree with that. When I'm looking how the tape is behaving,
Yeah, it's like
on, off, on, off,
that's why
on, off.
I went out of Nvidia. Like, and now look, it's even
Yeah,
higher.
SPY,
So
I
it's,
added on the pullback.
Yeah.
SPY is as well reaching that top, that level of 5,670.61. And Nvidia is definitely
hmm.
look how it's reacting to your 1350 that you called.
Yeah, that like I say, that's why I went out. But I read short PLTR. Yeah. Hesitate, but I think it's the right call. I'm not sure. It's gonna bring maybe 94, but the 94 will be a little bit too expected, I would say.
Think so?
Yeah, because there is a previous double top in there. And yeah, if a spike keep going higher, it's gonna for sure keep going there, but
SPY gonna make a new high right there. PCL is very strong for NVIDIA.
So I'm gonna be out of food. You know, he's trying to go somewhere else, but or do I want? Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. I got out of food. Little profit, but sometimes.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Now PLTR is at the point that that's the short I want. I got it a little bit ahead because I thought it was not gonna get there. But yeah, 94 have 200 in lot, so maybe I should be looking for going down, like going higher. Sorry. AMD is dead today, pretty much. Yeah, like I think I will be looking short though if I on NVDA from there.
The 114 is really too big.
Yeah, it's like the 94 on
PLTR.
PLTR exactly. That's why I say like I guess PLTR can go higher a bit. Yeah. Okay. So we are on mute now. Oh no. Yeah, for sure. PLTR, you're gonna make a higher high.
Mr. T needs to get on the horn. What about SPY RSI?
Like that's one of the reasons I am basing my shorts, and I'm gonna show you what I mean by that.
Okay.
Like normally when the RSI is below 50, I I don't look at the oversold necessarily or overbought. Like what I look is if we are below the 50, whenever I hit the 50, I want to start looking for it. So because it's weaker and like 50 is a point that it normally react to. So like now it's all going like even higher and higher. So but because we open and we stay below the 50 pretty much for the whole day. So I think it's the right time to look for those extensions. So instead of me looking for a overbought at 90 or 80 in the 60-minute chart, the 60-minute chart doesn't get there in one day, like you know. So it's like that 50 is what is to me looking like, oh, from here. But then
Is your RSI, what time frame is your RSI?
that's 30 minutes, this one, and this one is 60. And then the one I look in the other charts is 5 minutes.
Okay.
So and in the 5 minutes, if we look at SPY, we are quite high, actually diverging toward the downside.
That's why I was asking.
So
What the hell was that?
yeah, and beta breaking higher, everything breaking higher.
Like, what the hell? What is that?
I'm gonna be patient as I can, so
What is that? Nothing on the tape says this is supposed to happen. When I say nothing, I say nothing.
Alright, let's see. That trend is so strong on PLTR. And I know it is attempting to break, but it haven't break yet, let's say. Comparison with Nvidia. Nvidia also didn't, like, it was just we're gonna be very patient with this PLTR, as I say. Just like I think we are. If we are not at the right spot, we should be close to. So,
Close to what, Davey?
like, I am shorting there. So I think, to be honest, I think that the best price to short is 94. And but I think because he seems to be like if you see, if I zoom out here in PLTR, if I say 60-minute chart, that's a double top right here, like here in top, and then it break through. So because like look how like the volume that was required to break through there was today is very high too. Like I mean, but this was the volume that was required to break through there. So we will need, like, we already in the first candle the print is lower, so we can go there definitely, but it's unlikely that it will go to 94 based on what I see with the volume, the tape, where SPY is. So that's why I jumped the trigger a little bit here. So I a little bit disappointed by that part, but because I won't be able to survive unless I accept a bigger loss. Like I mean, like I seems to be able to survive, but if he like it's only like I only have like 40 cents on my favor, like 40 cents. Basically, I bought it 18 cents too cheap, too expensive.
Too expensive.
Yeah. So that 18 cents is gonna put my, and you see it here, like I mean, like even when you fake it out, you only fake it out by 14 cents. So, but 14 plus 18 is like what make it less peaceful. So it's okay. So let's see if we're gonna be breaking the trend before. But everything is trending up. SPY is trending up, Nvidia is trending up, PLTR is trending up, Tesla is trending up. So this is the part that I want to be more aware every day. Like let's say today, yes, I have a big loss, but it's not as horrible as the other days. And if PLTR work, I can pay for it. But what I shouldn't be breaking my head with, and I didn't. Well, hood. I took the train hood, and now is that this thing is breaking higher when a SPY is flying. So like we are talking about after 11 or at 11 is trying to print higher and higher. Like yes, I have a good catalyst or whatever, but what was the other? MU, I think it was, and General Motor. Yeah, MU also taking off, but a little bit late, earlier than hood for sure. GM is still trapping there. And AMD, yeah. AMD could be at the point that if you are interested in the short, you can look for it around there, probably. Though I don't have much information about the tape because it didn't offer this once, and the other is like I didn't look at it for real. So, but AMD, if I want to go short, probably I will wait for it to test 107.32, and that's around here. So yeah, and then you only have to give it like 30 cents risk. I have to update myself in this, but that's why I am shorting PLTR instead of the others, because like Nvidia is already very low from what happened yesterday, and but PLTR, I think you have more room toward the downside because they were not getting the contracts from the government. Like I mean,
They weren't.
no, yeah, like they were one of the of the companies that could get it, but they didn't get the last big contract. So, yeah, so. The VIX dropped quite a lot, and right now it's at 18. So
Spy seems to be wanting to push up. Not sure about that.
Cada minuto es mucho tiempo si no estás, si no estás, sí. Hey, at least when AI take over all the jobs and things like that, humans are gonna be able to sleep better, right?
Me gusta. That'd
Thank
be
you.
so cool. They'll do chores for us. Oh, we already have the one that passed the vacuum and the one that cuts your lawn.
Yeah. There is one that cook already, did you know that?
Yeah, I saw.
It's like,
Not sure how well it does, but
apparently very well.
does it?
Yeah.
Oh, my job's in jeopardy.
The what?
One of my chores or jobs are in jeopardy.
Yeah, sure. I don't think so.
I cook because I enjoy cooking. So.
Is TMD not even able to offer 10732, but like,
So Spy at the PC, not Spy. Nvidia's at this PCL. I'm expecting it to bounce from there. Let's see.
just for the fun of it. I'm not sure about this, so yeah, I did it. Cool. ¿Cómo me voy a... ¿Qué importa quién se equivocó?
Spy is pushing up. Is it gonna break that high? We don't know.
Pere, pere, pere. Pere, pere, pere. Pere, pere. Mm. Mm. Cara mi corazón.
How are you supposed to hold anything in this kind of environment? Jeez.
I know how, but like I mean, I didn't react fast enough. Like, you're gonna have that back, like that flashback in your memory because you hear me saying and you say yes, and I didn't act properly, and like like let's say, like when I was trading, PLTR and Nvidia. So when I took those trades at the open, I was kind of laughing because it was easy. And I say to you, after 9:45, we have to check if the pattern have continuation. Because if it doesn't break the low of the 15-minute, dude, look how dead on is at the 15-minute low. So like it never print below there. So I say if that doesn't happen, I have to ease up. I have to get out of those trades. And did I do that? No. I was looking for the same thing again and again. And that's PLTR and that's Nvidia. Look, Nvidia, 3 times that close to the 15-minute low. Look at the SPY. Nothing break the low of the day. Why are you looking short? And like if you say like okay, but why do you say the 15-minute low? We can count in the 5-minute low and in the 15-minute low. And that's because of the volume that comes in at the open that you know there are a couple maneuvers that have manifesting there. So like if you count, how can you say that? Like how can I say that? Basically what happened before 15 minutes is like a natural true expression of what is behind, because of all the people that are desperate to go out of the trade, or the people that are desperate to go in the trade, or the people that they are not desperate but they have a plan where they're gonna be executing more volume, and like that they camouflage a little bit more of what they are doing.
Okay.
So they go or sell a lot or buy a lot, because there is a natural disproportion with the volume that comes in at the open. If the stock pierces the bottom, well, or let's say like easy, or you see it's gravitating toward the downside, and if it show you intention of continuation toward the downside, now you know that hey, even when the volume is not there, it is going below. But what it did exactly the opposite. So what it's saying here, like that whoever was selling between the first 15 minutes,
Yeah.
yes, they were aggressive, but they were not that aggressive to keep going there, to keep going. Like there is no continuation of the selling. It's as simple as that. So to flip long, anybody you flip long, I remember, anybody that flip long should be okay. But you know, and now I'm doing the opposite. But like there is a plan for that. But did I give away profit I made and things? Yeah, for sure. Will I be able to recuperate? Probably yes, but it will take a little longer. So we don't count with what is not in your pocket yet, you know.
SPY is pushing.
Hey. or short?
No. Are you PLTR still?
Yeah, I'm still short in PLTR. But now you broke the trend, and that's but it's a very clear trend broke. Which, like, I have Nvidia with the same line, and I think, yeah, Nvidia as well. Nvidia broke the trend too.
Uh-huh.
Looking like a dip yet, but at 1350 I will short Nvidia, but I short AMD instead, like, because I think because AMD didn't do much. Either way, I will say, but like, maybe we're gonna have more move toward the downside in AMD than on Nvidia. I'm not sure about that one. It's just hypothetical thing. So Google is actually a little bit high in our list. Didn't pay attention to it, but haven't done much neither.
Are you kidding?
There is a behavior that they talk a lot in trading and in the markets in general, and
Mm-hmm.
like, just a behavior that people do, but it's not counterintuitive. How would you say that? But, like, for example, you see, like, let's see if I can picture what I'm trying to say. Like, related to when people get a really bad trade. Let's see. Like, in my thesis, I don't know if I am wrong. Like, my thesis, in my hypothesis, for the thing we were talking yesterday, because we never print 564. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's going toward it, but like now it's bouncing, but it's bouncing from 65 pretty much. So, but let's say, like, the behavior I was going to describe, let's say, like, this thing is popping up, like, going higher and higher, and like there are people that, let's say, bought it here. So when the market go like that, they are taking a loss, and when it, like, they are not able to get out here because the loss is too big, and when it's about here, like, they will double down because they say, if you move a little bit more, I will be breaking even, but then you just go down. And like, it's very common, like, especially on penny stocks, like, I mean, like, they adding on a, like, the double down in a trade that is losing, and like this is manifest in many price actions. So, like, by the way, I'm not saying that, like, that this is the case, but I don't know, like, this is heavy selling here for one candle or two to erase it. So yeah, tomorrow is gonna be a big day with that PC coming out
Oh, God, yeah.
and the final consumer sentiment from Michigan.
What's the RSI and SPY now in your chart?
In which time frame?
In the 2.
In the 2 minutes?
The RSI. What's the RSI?
I'll be there right now. $60, 59.93. It's going higher. And now it's going lower. It's oscillating between 60.13 and 59.80. This is a way to know when. Yeah, things are gonna keep going.
Hmm?
Oh my goodness. Sorry. Oh yeah, the same thing. I drop it. I found it.
You what?
I drop it, but I found it. I consider that a good price.
Me too, but it's not manifesting.
No, because the SPY is trying to go higher. The question is it going to be able to go higher? Like this candle, what is the imbalance, I guess? Let's see. If I say 5 minutes, yeah, it was at the imbalance. Okay, so haha. Okay. Look at this. If I have to buy, like let's say that you are the traders, like you like you are traders, funds, whatever, like market participants that are no market maker, but I am a market maker, and I have to buy or sell no matter what, like by law, like so. And like let's say if you are selling and you are selling, like you are a group of people or a group of participants, you are selling way more than what you are buying, and like let's say that's happening slowly during the afternoon, what do I have? Like if the majority of like if the majority of things that are happening is selling, what do I have as a imbalance at like right before the close?
I don't know.
I have to buy, right? Because if you are selling more than what you're buying,
Mm-hmm.
and I still have a bunch of things that are pending, what do I have to do?
Yeah.
I pick up and buying because the selling is so it's more selling than buying. So my imbalance is gonna be to buy. So I have to buy more before the market close because there is a X amount, let's say. So look at the SPY in the 60 minute, look at the whole day, and look at the last candle before the market close.
Super
Yes.
green.
Red, there is no one green candle
Except when you
except
close.
at the close. So and then when the market opened today, I have a bunch of shares. What am I gonna do with them?
Innocent.
And do I wanna sell it below the price I bought it yesterday?
No. Hmm.
Okay, okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
De vez en cuando viene bien dormir. Viene bien. De vez en cuando viene bien dormir. Viene bien. De vez en cuando. So, what I was saying, like, a couple minutes ago, I said that the selling is gonna continue, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. And, like, when I say to you, like, the reason why I say that is because AMD is selling ahead. And I am actually looking at the 2 minutes here. So what you say, like you have PLTR that is slowly selling at the top, but even Nvidia is even slower. No, it's kind of the same probably, but SPY is selling even lower. And you look for the name that have done nothing today. What is that name that looks like really mediocre move? It is AMD. So when I look at it previously, it was around here, and that's why I say let me do it just for fun. I short very little amount of shares there, just to for fun. And what you see is that the weakest name is selling while the others are not selling yet.
Yet.
But because this is the weakest one, and if we put it in the spectrum here that we are looking, it's the same thing. Look at the channel. It didn't break the bottom as the rest of the thing, but the difference is this one didn't break the top neither. But what I only want to use it
It's
as a
engaging.
gauge of if there is selling still going on behind. Because yes, even if it doesn't break, maybe it's just gonna be consolidating close to the top. But that didn't happen.
No.
So una vida tan vacía, sin amor, sin esperanzas, que me hizo en la vida no creer más. Al llegar las vacaciones, yo pensé hacer un viaje y así mis problemas olvidar. En el tren que yo viajaba, conocí una chica triste que la suerte un día también la olvidó. Me contó toda su vida, ansiedades y tristezas. Ella estaba abandonada como yo. Si guardáis un sentimiento en tu corazón, amigo, que también entristecí cuando partí. Pararam, pam, pam. Yo te pido que lo olvides, pues son cosas del momento. No me puedo acostumbrar a que te perdí. Fatalidad, amor, sufrir tan de repente. Parararán. Hasta cuando traer con ella una esperanza es una fatalidad. Nuestro modo de sentir nos unía a cada instante y luego entre los dos nació el amor. Y un enojo sin motivo destruyó nuestra alegría y me hizo volver solo sin su amor. Do you think we need to wrap it up?
I believe you will.
Well, let's see. How do we do this? you see how Nvidia being $113 surpass in Neo that is at $3.98 in
Yeah.
volume. So, like,
Look at Ford, number
Yeah.
one.
yeah, but again, $10. And the only difference between Ford and Nvidia is 5 million shares. Like Nvidia have trade, well, it's more than that. It's 6 million shares. So Nvidia have trade 103 million, and Ford 109. So you always have to ask behind, like, how much money is that? How much US dollar is the volume in each one? And Nvidia is definitely moving more value. So, yeah, to wrap it up, today is a okay day. Like, I mean, I am red yet, but not by a lot. Like, if this thing keep going the way it's going, I'm gonna be green, and like, I'm very close to be green if it goes there. So, but yeah, basically, like, I say to myself, if things doesn't break the 15-minute low, I was going to slow down, but I didn't do it. And like, basically, because I didn't slow down, like, I went, like, let's say I went short, then I got out. It get me out by the penny. Then I shorted again. In that short, I partial. Then I add at a bad price. And then I got stop out here. Then I shorted again, stop out, short, stop out. Yeah, short again, stop out, short, stop out, short. Yeah, like, you see the same mistake every day. But like, I mean, my excuse to do this was that this was holding the that 15-minute open. So like, I mean, too many shorts that were avoidable. So like, it was possible to avoid them. Though I did a little money in this partial here, but it was not enough. Like, I mean, I give everything away shorting the rest of the thing. So yeah, and this short is working very good. At least I didn't win like too big sizes on those. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure most of them I went with the correct size, and some of them even taking like this the 25 cents stop loss in some of them. So no, I won't punish myself too much for that. So, but yeah, definitely I have to slow down the trading until I really know what I'm doing. And yeah, that will be it for PLTR. As I say, it's actually my biggest loss of the day, that PLTR short. And then I trade NVDA. In NVIDIA, I went short, add to the short. Like, I never took partial and I add to the short, which I don't know why, but like, or I shouldn't do that. That's what I think. So when I did that, short, add to the short. This is just one trade, and it got me out there. So took a loss. Then I short, took another loss. Short right away. That's the problem. Like, I mean, that's why do you short right away, and like then got out
Well,
again.
I remember you saying it's because it was a wick, so then you should go back in.
That was PLTR.
Yeah.
That was PLTR at the top.
Mm-hmm.
The
and
one
you
that
said
wicked me
the
out.
wick, and
That
because
one
the
is
wick,
okay.
go back in.
That one is okay. Like, that
Okay.
one is that trade is technically correct,
Okay.
even if it didn't work. But in Nvidia, it's not the case.
Okay.
So, and here I flipped long. So that was a miracle, guys. I don't know how that happened, but I flipped long in there. So I flipped long here, took 50% here, and then got a all out here, which I'm okay with. So, and yeah. So as I say, right now I'm about 50% of my daily loss, my maximum daily loss. If I take everything out, it's gonna be insignificant loss. Everything that is hanging out in the P&L. but I don't want to take it out because I think this still have moved toward the downside. Like what SPY is doing to me makes no sense. So I mean it makes sense, but it's not very sustainable. So and you can see, like, look at SPY, like look what it did here, like why did that happen? Like I mean, you can ask if you're really bullish, like, and then we're gonna see it's gonna be holding the VWAP. So, but yeah, so what I say, like, toward my trading today, it was bad, but it's in the parameter that I say, you know what, it's not that bad. Like I mean, you can handle that. Like especially if you're having good days, which is the problem. I was not having good days. So, but if I am having good days, this loss is nothing. I mean, like, and that's what we were trying to fix from yesterday, looking at the range. I also short AMD, and like this I was using. Look. You remember when I showed it to you? Look what
Oh
it is
my
now.
God! Yeah, you were.
But what
so,
happened is
yeah.
that I short too little in that one because I was just using it as an indicator
Okay.
and not as a trade. So I am shorting AMD too, but like, so yeah, so discipline a little bit better today. We have some advancement today, though we are still a little bit red, but gonna keep working on that. Definitely, like that thing, that analysis of like look at Hood. I trade Hood too, actually. Like I did little money here. Like this was maybe 1 hour. I don't know. Like yeah. So but like Hood, I didn't believe in the long. Like but the same thing. It went all the way down. So like what I'm saying, like names that we want to trade today, Nvidia and PLTR, because they are the name that I want to trade every day because of a consistency matter. But they meet the conditions today. Like for example, when I look at this is the 15-minute high, we break through, we went all the way time like high, and now we are breaking down. So are we gonna be breaking the bottom? We don't know. That's my expectation probably. But what I'm saying, when you look at AMD, like though I took a short here, like using it as an indicator, this is not the name to trade. Like I mean, like this thing is in a channel, like it looks like a lot, but the reality
It's less
that
than 2.
yeah, that channel is less than $2. Like I mean, this is in this up, down, like now what? Now it's gonna go back up again. So we don't know. So like I mean, well, like so there were a couple names that, as I say, like that I was clear that this thing I don't want to trade in. But PLTR and Nvidia, I'm sure that today they are moving. So that's it for me. I'm slightly happy about my trades because of the advancement, as I say. But we have to keep improving. Like I mean, yeah, it's part of it. So Marie, what do you have to add to that, and what would you like to say?
Well, what I was happy is I flipped long on Nvidia when we were
Well,
going
yeah,
short.
way
so
earlier than me. I remember
way
that.
earlier, so that was a good transition. But I did go in after, like you were saying, you know, hey, let's go in, and I went in too often in the bad price and getting me out at my stop loss. So that was a lack of discipline, or maybe I think it was more a lack of patience, and you know, wanting to recuperate some of the losses. But right now I'm in a short on PLTR, and checking it very closely because it is at a critical point at the VWAP as well as SPY. So I am going to get out and not leave and not break even on that one because I've got good profit going. So if it's going to be reversing there like SPY, what I did find is that I find that the tapes are very flippy. So I will need to get used to it and check the tape constantly because the levels appear and disappear very quickly. In today as well as yesterday. So it's a new reality that I will need to pay attention to.
Nice. It's good to know that you, like, that you record. Like, I mean, like, if you feel you need that and you know it, hey, it's something that you can work on. So
Absolutely.
very nice. So I'm dropping off an order there to take the partial on PLTR. I am not letting that go too far. So no.
That's on.
Okay, perfect. So it's gonna be everything for today. I hope you have fun. Like as I say, we are struggling lately, and but it's the observations from yesterday was really valuable, and today it definitely applied. Like I mean, it's like as I say, the losses compared to what was previously is insignificant. So and yeah, we're gonna keep practicing the good behavior as long as we can. So yeah, I hope everybody have a good day. That's everything for today. So bye.